Hello and welcome back to Judith Plains. Well, that was one of the biggest intro montages I think we have done yet, but it was definitely needed with the big bud out in the field working finally. So in this episode we managed to finally get on to doing potatoes, kind of just towards the end of the episode. We had to rent the equipment for that, obviously not cheap as you know. We did get new chicks, new piglets arrived when we jumped into next month. We got rained off as well, just towards the end of today, quite conveniently at the wrong time. We managed to not be able to roll one of the fields and line two of the other fields, and obviously because of the rain stopping us do that, by the time the rain finished and cleared up it was into the next month. So we were not able to do that because the crops started growing. We did get soybeans in the fields, we got some of them rolled, most of them fertilised, and we bought a telehandler which was in the sale, which we finally needed. Because we need something to go between the two farms, or something at each of the farms, Bison Ridge. Yeah, this really isn't the best thing for this roads with the size of the tyres. I nearly hit one of these signs coming up here going into the field, and I've almost taken out there going out of the field. We did repair the stayer tractor for $16,973. We spent $57,500 on a new shed, which is over at Bison Ridge, and it's in the field that had the clover, I believe it was the clover in it. Kind of beside the cow barn, kind of at the back of it, and the grain bins. So that's over there. It's got some hay bales in it now. We managed to get all the hay baled up and taken away. We got 3 sets of the trailer load, which got 24 on a trailer. 3 of them is over at the pig shed on our right at the store there, and the rest of them went over to that new shed. We also put the clover hay bales into that new shed as well. So we're just coming back down into the yard now. We'll just check up on things in just a second. There's no easy place to leave this, it's so big. And now that we've got 2 of them, we do need to invest, when we get more fields, that's the plan, we need to invest in another cultivator as well. But let's have a quick look here. Just make sure everything's fine. They may need some more potatoes later on. Another TMR mix, maybe you could wait for that, and they're still quite good for food. So looking at production, still, we need to take some sorghum over. We could do that fairly soon. The corn and everything else is fine. Still good for barley and water, and that's still good for potatoes. Nothing really that we can sell. Ethanol's still not at the best price. We could maybe, but it just depends. Depends how badly we need it. There's nothing really. Potato chips still a bit yet. No, we'll leave that. Right, we're going to crack on with this. We need to take some sorghum over to the ethanol plant to keep that going. We'll start getting planting with the soybeans now that the fields are cultivated. Maybe do a bit of a time lapse. If not, we're going to jump into grabbing that telehandler from the store, I think. Right, let's go from there. I will see you in a minute after a time lapse, or at the store for the telehandler. Well, we're just heading up to the store now. We got a phone call from the dealer. They've got a telehandler that is available in the sale. So we're going to take a quick look at it, see if it's worthwhile, and if it is, we are going to purchase it. But by the sounds of it on the phone, I think we're going to buy it. But we're just coming up here to check. That's why we've got the truck with us, because I'm pretty sure we are going to be making that purchase. It's going to be through the finance, but only because I want to try and keep the maximum amount of money in the bank that we can. Everyone's going to cross now at the same time, aren't they? Yeah, because we are still looking, fingers crossed, but my aim is by the end of this year. We've still got another few months left, but I do want to be able to purchase that biogas plant to start putting some silage into it and getting something back out of it. Here's that lone chicken up here again. There's always one of them. Right, we're going to wait to take a quick look at it and see if it's worthwhile. We'll see you guys in just a minute. Well, there we go. We just took a look at it and we are going to purchase it. They're just going to take it round in a second. We'll just organise everything with the bank now. There was this that I was thinking about. It is cheaper than the telehandler, and the reason for getting that is so we've got 2. We've got one on the tractor, which is the stayer, which I believe is probably finished now actually. Yeah, it's down here. So that has a front loader which is somewhere down in this yard, and obviously trekking up and down between there and the Bison Ridge takes a minute, so we're going to get a telehandler for up here. But for using it now, we're going to use it to take a heap of seed back, because we've purchased quite a substantial amount of seed actually. 20 bags. No, 16 bags, sorry, because it's in sets of 8. That was $20,160. So we're going to take some bags of seed back up with us to the Bison Ridge. And obviously the forklift's going to sit here just now and load up what we need. We still need to get rid of the combine as well, because that's still down that corner of the field. But yes, let's make the purchase now. Probably just keep everything. Have they got road tires? The Michelin's are kind of road tires as well. Oh, they look kind of good. Have they got different? No. I think that one's might be best actually. We don't really change up the brands of tires. I think that's probably better ones to go for. And we'll obviously need to do our license plate. That's the wrong one. Oh my god, I'm making a mess of this. There we go, farming. And change it to black. Placement, put it on the back only. Whatever that is, up top of the window. That's fine. I just hope there's not a hydraulic hose burst, because that is... that's a lot of hoses there. Right, let's hire purchase this. We'll put down 20%. Because I want to try and keep money. We do need to sell some stuff to get the biogas. It's 1.6 million, I checked it not long ago. It'll take over 10 years to reduce it to $948 a month. Yeah, let's go with that. While we're up here, we are probably going to need to get some telehandler tools for it as well. I don't think we're going to need any bale grabs. I think just a pallet fork. Up there we've got manure. No, we don't actually. Do we need a manure fork? Let's just double check that. Oh yeah, no manure heap. Right, so we don't need that. It's just the pallet forks. Right, let's grab them. Can you really hire purchase that? Yeah, we're not going to do that. Right, $2,000 for the pallet forks. Perfect, that's it over there now. Right, we're going to get the truck turned around, get it loaded up, back down, and we'll get the worker away on field 15, I believe. Yes, field 15. Soybeans is going in. We've already done 7, 9, 13. We're waiting to do 15. We need to roll all that fields. Then we need to fertilize them as well, and then fertilize them again in about 2 months' time. Hopefully, they're going to be ready for corn going into them next year. Potentially, we need to purchase another field for corn. I don't want to. I say I don't want to go too big, but how much is this one? 900,000. I'm trying to do it without a loan. Potentially this one. That's quite a large field. I think that's 612,000. I actually need another one for corn, because once the corn's all harvested out of our ones with corn in it just now, that's going to move over and rotate into barley, potentially soybeans again, and potentially some other crop. We don't need anything for silage just yet, but it would be good to have it on hand, because when we do get the biogas plant, we're going to need lots of it, and we're going to need lots of it quick. Right, we're going to get sorted out here, and we'll see you for another small little time lapse. Depending on how I've edited it, I don't know if there's a time lapse between the big buds and this one, but there'll definitely be a bit of a time lapse now, because we are almost 4 o'clock in the evening now, so we kind of need to get a move on. We've still got rolling to do, we've still got fertilizing to do, and then we've got animals to see to as well later on. So let's get cracking with another little time lapse. Well, that's us heading over to the Bison Ridge farm now. We do have a worker out there doing the weeds on that field. We did do the weeding on the other fields this morning. However, we did get rained off last night. A bit inconvenient, which means we've actually not been able to do a couple of things and we now cannot do them. So we did go up to the store. We spent $6,300 on 14 pallets of lime, another $5,760 on 3 bags of fertilizer. Fertilizer has been done, but just as we were kind of getting rained off, we were fertilizing and doing the rolling, and instead of getting the tractor stuck, I thought we'll just wait, the rain will pass. And then before we knew it, it was midnight and it was still raining. Obviously jumped into August because we're now in a new month, and the crops started to grow. So now we can't roll. I think there's one field that's not rolled, 2 that's not limed, and we're just doing a bit of weeding this morning. I'll just double check actually. Very inconvenient for us, but that's what it is. We didn't start, well, we started early enough yesterday with the big buds, but where are we here? So he's doing the weeding on field 15 there. They are all fertilized with the first stage, which is good. 7 and 13 still need lime. Field 9 still needs rolled, but obviously we can't do anything with these fields now. So as long as we fertilize them, we should be good. The only other thing is, our potato field is ready to harvest. So we need to go and rent the topper for there and the harvester, which is going to be fairly expensive. And before we go any further, let's check the animals today. We need to buy another 10 of these guys. 0 months, so we must have 36 of them. We do. I'm going to wait till that plane disappears. Wherever it is, it must be right over, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain, I haven't found a way to turn that down yet, but I will work on it. So yeah, 36 piglets, 12 of each of the breed. We've got the German Landrace, the Berkshire, and the Black Pied as well. So that means we may have chicks. We do. Another 100 chicks, that's fantastic. So we're going to head over to Bison Ridge now. They don't need a TMR mix yet, but we're going to buy another 10 of the Brown Swiss and Holstein cows. What we did do is we spent $4,697 to repair the 8810 tractor, the one that's doing the weeding just now, the Agco white tractor. So we repaired that, fueled it up this morning, ready to get going with the weeding. The potatoes are ready, so we need to get that underway. There's not really anything else to do today apart from the potato harvest, which is kind of good because it's going to take a minute. We've got everything unloaded. The seeds unloaded here yesterday. I'm just trying to think of the best way to come in here because it's a bit of a pain. I'll go around this way. It's not set out well for a low loader. You get hung up really easy. Right, we've obviously got the bales all away as well, but I think I mentioned that at the start of the video because we're doing a different kind of intro now. There's not really a great way to do this. We'll leave that here just now. Yeah, we're doing a different style of intros, so I think I may have mentioned that already. Right, let's go in here. And we need to purchase, which is here, Brown Swiss. We need 10 of these guys. $2,500. And the Holstein, we need another 10 of them. $2,500 as well. Perfect. So now we have 160 cows in there, but we've still got a long way to go. We're not even halfway. I was debating actually by buying sets of 20s. Just to speed up the process. It means when we come to sell them, we're selling them in sets of 20. Well, it'll be sets of 40s we're selling them in. You know what, we've got plenty of stuff for TMR, so let's buy another 10 of each. I don't know if that's going to mess up what's in there. We'll buy another 10. And these guys, we're going to buy another 10 as well, so another 5,000. So 10,000 in total for livestock today. It gives us 180 in there. Does that put them through separately? No. Oh, that's perfect. Right, that's fine. That's good. They don't need any feed. There's still not enough there. There's only 400 of them, so that's fine. We did top up the pigs yesterday. They've eaten a bit there. They've got some manure, plenty of straw. And what about these guys here? Almost 30,000 litres of slurry. We can't put that on the soybean field though, because that's going to be... I'm pretty sure we're going to sell most of that, and some of it's going to be kept to replace what we already have, or we're going to mix it through. Right, I'm going to head up to the store, get this potato stuff rented, and by the time I come back down, hopefully that guy should be fairly close. This is not made for a low loader. Take a wide swing, go left here. Yeah, hopefully that guy is finished. We're going to hide a chicken underneath the trailer there. And we can get on with today with the potatoes. So I'm going to go get the stuff rented, and we'll do another little time lapse. Yeah, this is why it's no use for a low loader. We're getting hung up on the farm. Right, we'll get that done. We'll do a little time lapse, and we'll see you in a minute. Well, that's us just back from ploughing the potato field, and as you can see, we had the glazing people down and they put a new window back in, so that's good. I don't know what happened with that, but it's fixed now. It's great for the winter months, it's not going to be freezing cold. So this trailer is empty. We did have about 6,000 litres in that last load. We filled up this fully, so we've still got some over here. I don't actually know how much we got in total, which is kind of annoying. I'm not really sure about that one. The potato harvester is over there. We need to go and return that now. The guy did wash it up ready for returning, so we can go and do that now actually. I know it did charge us more. Where are we? Vehicles. Because we have two of them. We have this one here, which is only half an hour of usage. $310, we can return that. That is a mod. It will be listed in the description of this video as well. I did have to go and try and find that because they don't actually have one. A topper for potatoes specifically, which is a bit weird. This one, 2.1 hours, so we're going to have 2 hours of usage. Well, that was $6,200. We'll return that, and if we go into finances, it's going to tell us how much our lease cost was. $19,110. Not cheap. But it's done, and we got, I think it was somewhere around 250,000 litres, but as you can see there's only potatoes in here is the potato chips, so I don't know why it doesn't register anywhere. Even here, potatoes, 0 litres. So I'm not sure what's happening with that storage barn. These guys are still good for food. They'll be okay till tomorrow. We'll probably put in another full mix, maybe another month's time once it runs down. Once we see it being used, you know, a lot, that's when we'll start building up, and we'll do maybe 3 or 4 mixes in one go. They're still fine for grain as well, that's good. Productions, they're not being used. That one, the corn should be ready in another 2 months or so, so that's fine, that should last it. Plenty of sorghum, we topped it up not long ago. That's still good for water. And barley, we could wait till that maybe gets down to about 30,000 litres, then we could put in some more barley, because we should have about 250,000 litres of that. Yeah, 265,000, so that's fine. Potato processing, still enough. Olive oil, we could probably buy more just so it's done. We don't have to think about it, but the potatoes we put in, I think it was full load and a bit. I can't remember how much we exactly put into there, but we've got 53,000 litres of that in storage, so that's good. Other than that, we still need to lime field 3. We just ploughed it, which is fine. We're not going to get rained off until September, which is quite good. So August is a good month for harvesting, but we've got nothing. I don't think we've got nothing that's going to be ready to harvest. That field still says grow, but that's taken quite a while to get back. It should be dark green by now, so I'm not really sure what's happening. But yeah, corn's still a good bit off. There's nothing to do with that. So I think we'll leave this episode here. What I need to go and do is I need to go and get this tractor filled up. Yep, 39 litres of diesel. He's just abandoned it after washing it with no diesel. We didn't use the big bud on the plough just because the quad track had been running all day with the trailer. It didn't make sense to start off the big bud again just to get it to do a little field that it would have done in, 5 minutes, if that. Because that is a big plough we've got in the back of the quad track just now. So we're going to go and lime that field and then jump into tomorrow, where there's probably only going to be feeding the animals, maybe fertilising that fields we did actually. That's about the only thing we've got left to do. Right, we'll leave the episode here then, and we'll come back with the next one. I want to actually check the sail first. We're going to need that, we'll leave it running. We'll go and do that. We're going to do the lime with that, not the fertilising. We have this, but that's sugar beets, carrots, parsnips, so we don't need that. That looks like a cultivator. We don't need another header. Oh, we've got one of them. Ah. We don't have another combine, but that would have been good. And as usual, we needed a telehandler. We bought one, and there's one in the store now. Again. Oh well, we don't need that. The only thing I was going to look for was actually another medium tractor. Something above kind of 300 to 320 horsepower. The only reason is we found ourselves really stuck with the lime and rolling. We couldn't really do much more. So obviously we have one of these. I can't remember the horsepower. I think it might be in the middle of this. I don't think it's 302. But something like, I don't know, the McCormick. Well, that was double clicked. It's again the same. Oh, it's 310, so it is a bit more powerful. Yeah, it's going to have to be somewhere up in about the 250,000 range. Yeah, they all kind of cap out at 302, 310. McCormick would be the better one to go for. We found ourselves with the rolling. Where's our line there? We found ourselves when rolling that we had one tractor on the rolling, which was this one, and we couldn't use another tractor for doing the other stuff we were doing as well, because this is the only kind of medium tractor we've got. We don't have anything else. We've only got the Agco tractor. Oh, it's full of lime as well. Oh yeah, of course it was full of lime because we got rained off. That's convenient. So yeah, I think another medium tractor, potentially that McCormick, but we'll have a look at the large frame tractors as well, just to see if it's cheaper to get a base horsepower version of them. And we'll have a look at that as well, but I think a roller is going to be next on the cards. The big, I believe there's a Mandeco roller in the store, but I think that's going to be next on the cards to get, because obviously one of the big buds can pull it, or the quad track can pull it, because they won't be doing drilling, they won't be doing fertilizing or lime or anything, because they're too big for that. So I think that might be the next upgrade, is a roller and potentially a high horsepower medium tractor or a base horsepower large tractor as well. But that's for the probably next episode, because we've got all these cornfields as well. We may get stuck again when because I think we're going to need to plough them fields, which means we need to lime them, which means we actually need to go and get ready with lime as well. We need to buy a lot more lime. Right, we'll leave that episode here. I'll go finish this off, and we'll see you in the morning for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching.